Communications, we're all about connection. Connecting you to all the entertainment, work, and family you love with our phone, internet, cable TV, and tech support services. And now, that connection has gotten even faster with internet speeds up to 1 gig. Experience the next level of connection with Premier Communications. Visit us online at mypremieronline.com or call toll-free 800-741-8351. Premier Communications. Looking ahead.
First for the visiting Warriors. Number 10, Izzy Shaw. Number 14, Trinity Whitefeather.
Welcome to Metro Sports TV. Metro Sports TV is proud to present exclusive televised high school broadcast all year long right here in Spirit Lake, Iowa, as we're up here in the Crow's Nest just getting things fired up for the first time for a basketball game for us here at Metro Sports TV. And in the house come the Sgt Bluff-Luton Warriors. So we welcome you in from Metro Sports TV. Joining me tonight, first time on the mic with you, Ryan Schmidt, a local here in the neighborhood.
Yes, thanks for having me, Rob. I am excited. We're ready to have some basketball here. We've got the Warriors versus the Indians, and it should be a good matchup.
Yeah, it should be a pretty good. The girls from Spirit Lake are on a heck of a roll as they started out the season red hot. And last time we were in the gym with them up here, it was for a volleyball game, and very nice volleyball season they had. And this should be an outstanding basketball year for the Spirit Lake Indian girls.
Absolutely, Rob. Number 9 ranked Spirit Lake Indians, 7-0 on the year and 2-0 on the conference.
Yeah, as you were saying, 2-0 in the conference, and you have them ranked number 9. Of course, the state has them ranked number 9, but here at Metro Sports TV, you probably haven't been advised of this. Just joining me on the first time of the air, we have our own rankings at Metro Sports TV, and we feel the Spirit Lake Indian girls are at number 7 currently in the standings in the start to the year.
And that makes sense to me, Rob, with that big victory over number 6 Cherokee, 61-55. That really set the tone for the year for the Indians.
Yeah, they are come out swinging, and, of course, our starting lineups will get them as we get started as the refs got it ready to go. As got up here in the North Country, it felt a little bit chillier as Pat Schultz and I stepped out of the truck, and, whoo, it caught us off guard. But 4.
It is a little cold out there.
It is.
Perfect basketball weather.
For the Sgt Bluff-Luton Warriors, as we'll get her going here, and I'll get back to those starting lineups. So right off the bat, down low they go, and a quick score right out of the bucket.
Number 20, Reese Keenan, is going to be trouble for the Warriors all night.
Reese Keenan, a fine athlete, and another steal, and a put in and a hack. And Reese has a quick 4.
4 points and 2 rebounds just like that. She's averaging 9.7 rebounds on the year, so she's getting a bunch.
And she is a fantastic athlete, like I said, with volleyball. She was a great one to watch up here from our vantage point, being up high. And off on the mark on that one. Fight down low, picked up by Travis, taken away by the Warriors. Full court press applied by Spirit Lake as Whitefeather gets it across the timeline and into the front court. Short corner. Trap applied by Turner. 3 ball off the mark. Rebounded down low on a fight by Travis as she gets it out of the front court.
Spirit Lake's moving the ball, getting a little bundled up at the top.
Trying to dump it down to Travis and does get away with the pass. Quickly around the top they go.
Travis also averages about 10 rebounds a game, so the Warriors are going to struggle getting rebounds on the Indians.
Poked away by White Feather. It'll be out of bounds back to Spirit Lake.
See if the Warriors can stop it from getting it into Claire Turner. She seems to be the big scorer for the Indians, number 11 that's got the ball now.
Claire bringing it across. She handles the ball up top. Leader in assist as well for the Indians. Down low they go to Reese. Kicks it over to Travis. Turner now. The 3-ball. Off the back of the iron. Pulled it down and handed off on a somewhat lackadaisical pass. Gets to Travis. Down low to Scott, and Scott gets 2.
Abby Scott wide open underneath. They did find her.
Looking across the lane and getting it on a nice pass. Scott for 2. Quickly in the front court come the
They've
Warriors.
got numbers.
And off the hands of Kneifel, Jaden Kneifel. It'll go over with a 6-0 lead on your Premier Communications scoreboard. Thanks again for joining us here tonight. Rob Maynard and crew brought up Pat Schultz. He'll have the boys game along with Ryan Schmidt. And I'll sit up in the crow's nest and enjoy myself. Quickly into the corner. Reese Cannon fires it across. Scott now with the ball into the paint. Back to Reese. Now it's Claire. Turner through the legs. Quickly into the lane and off the mark. Gets her own rebound after Travis kept it alive, and she gets her first 2.
Oh, quick turnover.
This press
Right
has become
Reese.
a problem for the Warriors. Taken away by Scott. Down the middle lane, and Reese Cannon will have another 2.
I think that was on White Feather, or was that on? I didn't see the call there.
Looks like they called that one on Izzy Scott, her first. Team second.
Timeout.
Timeout taken by Sgt Bluff-Luton, and we'll take one with them. This is Metro Sports TV here in Spirit Lake, Iowa. We'll be back with you right after this at Metro Sports TV.
You'll get used to it.
Welcome to Wall of Fame, where style meets customization, specializing in crafting custom clothing and print shirts. We ensure every stitch and every print is of the highest quality, so you get the best clothes every time. We're here for all your promotion needs, and the best part, our process is seamless. Simply share your designs with us and we'll handle the rest. Get custom clothes for the best price. Wall of Fame.
When you hit F12, you'll be good. Metro Sports TV right here. Reese Cannon back at the free throw line. We are quickly moving through this first quarter. 5:46 to go.
Nothing but net there for Reese.
She picks up her 5th point here in the first quarter.
There is that press again by Spirit Lake, and Reese Keenan knocked it out of bounds.
I started out calling her Reese Cannon by the way she passed that ball across the lane, and wasn't too far off as she shot it across there, and a fine assist. But now she's up front leading the press. The long arms. Sgt Bluff-Luton's able to get it across. 3-ball. Off the back of the rim, rebounded by Travis.
White Feather does shoot a lot of those 3 balls, so Spirit Lake needs to be ready for those.
Claire Turner. Now Abby Scott. Turner for 3. And there she gets her triple.
3. Get those 3s up in the air. Let's go.
Claire Turner, 5'8" junior. Averages about 19 a game for this undefeated Spirit Lake team. Long on the 3 on the other end.
Vandentop in and out there.
Abby Scott off on the run. Little bump, no call. White Feather the other way. Same spot as Vandentop goes across, and the backside rebound foul called.
Kniffel, 2+1 coming up.
Jaden Kneifel, the 5'9" senior. The Spirit Lake leading by 10, and Kneifel will try to cut into that. And she gets it.
three-point play the hard way. Going to be a turnover on number 11, Claire Turner. Going to be Warriors ball. Just went right off her legs.
A little lackadaisical play in the backcourt. Sew up the easy turnovers, and Spirit Lake will grind it out on D.
Warriors looking for some momentum.
Double team trap on the elbow. Able to dribble out of it was Wheeler. And McKenna Nelson sets in. Nice looking shot.
Izzy
put
shot
down there by Scott. Turner, man-to-man defense being applied by Wheeler. Turner gets it off into the corner. Faith DeWild comes into the game, has the ball up top. Ripping it away and racing and knocked away, and a good defensive play.
Nice block
by the Warriors down low.
Ball's on the ground. Who's going to get it?
Warriors pick it up. Then knocked away. Back off the Warriors, and out of bounds it goes.
Another turnover for the Warriors. Turner's going to throw it in.
Turner inbound on the baseline. Tries to get it to Travis. Knocked away nicely and then saved. Ball's live. Picked up by Scott in the backcourt. Good hustle play there by Maddie Kneifel. Scott driving hard. Shut off. Dumps it inside there to Dodds. Kinley Dodds gets it off to Turner for three. Good box out rebound there by the Warriors as it hits the hardwood and then thrown away in the front court as they tried to go a little faster than they wanted.
Kneifel for the turnover there. Had Addison Wheeler up ahead and just couldn't quite get it to her.
Wheeler a little bit winded. It looks like she's calling for a sub on the bench. And she ran the court and just couldn't run that one down. Into the game, number 3, Anthea Leopold for the Indians. And
Kavidra in.
Madison Kavidra for
Warriors.
For the Sgt Bluff-Luton Warriors with 3:20 to go here in the first quarter.
12-5 Indians.
Turner on a crossover, goes with the left. Back to the right hand and scores it. Quick first step by Claire Turner.
Whitefeather could not get in front of her.
Good run by the Warriors, and up front, Kadira scores a quick 2, and it's 14-7 on your Premier Communication scoreboard. Claire Turner going on the right side. Step back. Pull up jumper. No good. Boxed out well by the Warriors, but stolen away by Keenan. And then fouled. She'll have the opportunity for 2 more.
Keenan is just a worker underneath. She never stops.
Never quits. Good hustle play. Working hard around the outside as well. And that time she's able to get that ball and gets fouled on the backside on that little short jumper that didn't go for Claire Turner.
Off the right side of the iron, no good. Kneifel with the rebound there. Izzy Schaap's going to bring it down the floor. Nice cut. No good there, though, for the Warriors. Ball down. Turner threw it up in the air for grabs. Turnover. Whitefeather's got it.
Whitefeather bringing it the other way and throws it out of bounds. She tried to get it down low to Maddie Kneifel and McKenna Nelson as they were set up down there. Just a little bit too much heat on the pass. Out of bounds goes. 14-7 it remains with 2:25 to go here in the first quarter. Thanks for joining us, Metro Sports TV. Of course, double dip here on hand. The boys game coming up after this one. Turner on a nice spin and a good roll, drops it in.
She's got quite a height advantage over Whitefeather, and she's got that shot all night if she wants it.
9 points in the first quarter for the leading scorer for the Indians, Claire Turner. As the Warriors turn it over.
Oh, that was off Dodd's foot, I believe.
Dodd's got a foot in the way.
Yeah. 23, Kenley Dodds in, sophomore for the Indians.
So set up in a man-to-man of the Indians. Warriors do turn this over as they try to go down low to Skop, and it goes out of bounds. So Claire Turner with 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter will bring it across half-court line. Warriors still in a man-to-man. Backdoor cut. Let her a little bit too long and off the fingertips of Bruinsma.
Bruinsma could not get to it there. Going to be a turnover. We've seen a lot of turnovers here in about the last 2 minutes.
And a little pressure D, and the back cut was there. Just a little bit too much lead on the pass. Warriors quickly throw it in the front court. Running it down. It's Nelson. He's set up and knocked away by Reese Cannon. Keenan's got long arms and makes it tough, but a three-pointer over Keenan. Knocked in by Skop.
Shop averages nearly 9 points a game, and she loves to shoot the three-pointer, so they will have to lock down on her.
The three-point answer on the way and off the mark. Keenan hustles after it, but it will be out of bounds. Off the air and shot by Maggie Bruinsma.
It'll be Warriors ball. Looks like we've got about 1:26 left in the first. 16-10 Indians. McKenna Nelson's going to throw it in for the Warriors.
Abby Scott back into the game for the Indians. Full court press and a 1-2-2 setup, it looks like. Now dropping back to a man-to-man press. Turner putting pressure up front on Vendentop. Middle of the lane, jumper, blocked away by Travis that time. Out of bounds off the Warriors.
So Travis nearly averages 3 blocks a game. So we're going to see some more of those tonight.
Absolutely. She was able to volleyball court up here. She's able to dominate as the middle blocker, getting up and putting down a lot of heat on the volleyball. You can see her being very active on that low post. Keenan gets it into Travis. Spins to the right. Off the glass, won't go. Picked up by the Warriors. Into the front court quickly comes Vendentop.
Big rebound by Vendentop amongst the big trees.
Quickly to Nelson. She goes wide to Kneifel. Back inside. Shot coming. Nelson off the mark. Rebounded by Travis. Off to Claire Turner.
Indians are running.
Down the middle lane. Puts it up off window. Won't go. Tough shot as two defenders on Claire Turner.
Yeah, 1 or 2, 1 on 3 even.
Vandentop sizes it up with 13 seconds. The shot clock's off. Works it around. Back and forth.
Big tip.
Throwing it up there with 3 seconds to go and out of bounds it'll go. Still 1.2 on the clock. 16-10. Spirit Lake clinging to a 6-point lead. Claire Turner. Extra step on the run. No shot. Travel called. Late horn. And I guess that'll be the end of the first quarter. We'll take a quick break here. We'll be back with you at Metro Sports TV right after this.
Today's banking is about so much more than numbers. It's about people. It's about community. It's about the next generation. Banking is personal. That's what we believe. And that's why we'll always put you first. Northwest Bank. Commitment you can bank on.
Welcome back to Metro Sports TV. Second quarter about to start here. Thanks for joining us on this chilly evening as we shot up here from Sioux City and way down south. It seemed a lot warmer and stepped outside here and caught the brisk winds off the lake, I do believe here, Ryan.
It is a little bit colder up here, I would say. With winter games coming up at the end of the month here up in Okoboji, it's certainly in the air.
Yeah, I spent a lot of time up here. I went to Iowa Lakes for a couple years and played some sports over there and spent a lot of time here at the Lakes area in my years after that as I lived up here for a while. I lived down in Ruth Van Ayrshire area, so I'm very, very, very familiar with the area, and it always seems to be 10 degrees colder up here.
Yep.
So to start this one, Scott, Turner, Keenan, Bruinsma, and Travis for the Indians. Scott, Whitefeather, Kneifel, Vandentop, and Wheeler for Sgt Bluff-Luton. Outside jumper and a triple knocked down by Scott.
Nice shot by Scott.
She has 8 points of the game as that's her second three-point basket here in the game. Cuts it to a three-point game. A lot of turnovers, and we see another one there as Keenan tried to make an extra step there. Got a call with a double dribble.
Big turnover for the Warriors as they look to get this thing even tied up here.
A single possession game after all the turnovers that we saw the Warriors put up. They've battled back on this undefeated Indian team. Around the perimeter they work. Vandentop up top. Tries to go down low, knocked away. Good heady play by Bruinsma.
Tough pass all the way across the court there.
Yeah, you go from that right elbow down to that lower left short corner area. That's a tough pass to make against with 8 to 9 bodies between you. Good play on the inbounds and just couldn't get the jumper to go was Nelson.
Maybe too open.
Claire Turner, she'll go right down the lane, gets it off to Travis, and a nice pass. Travis gets an easy 2.
Actually, Travis's first 2 points of the game.
Great pass by Claire Turner to draw 3 defenders. Quickly the other way, nice play by Whitefeather. She gets her first score of the game. Back-to-back buckets on each end here. Starting to heat up here in the Indian gym. Down the lane, it's Turner. She gets the roll. Nice looking shot there as Turner uses her body so well.
Beautiful spin on the ball.
Just enough English to spin her in. Whitefeather shooting another shot from the outside, knocks in another 3. She's starting to warm up, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Whitefeather shoots 34% from the three-point line, Rob.
Good looking shot right there. She did not hesitate. Turner gets it off to Scott. Now Keenan up top. Swinging it, Turner on the baseline. Dumps it off. Travis regains group. Scott's going to drive. She'll take it right to the rack, and they're going to call a foul on Whitefeather underneath. Her second foul. You want to keep her in the game if you're Sgt Bluff-Luton, and she's had the hot hand here as of late.
Looks like Spear Lake shoots about 70% from the free throw line as a team.
Good looking shot there on that free throw by Abby Scott, her third point of the game. Got them both.
Nothing but net on both of them.
Whitefeather brings it across, now trailing by 4. Into the corner they go. Maddie Kneifel, center lane, gets tied up. Vandentop, pull-up jumper. She's going to get the foul call. No call on the shot, they say. They're going to call it on the floor. Out of bounds under. Call that one on Abby Scott on the reach. So they'll run
her first foul.
The box set up perfectly for Wheeler. She couldn't get it to go, and now Turner with the outlet pass into the front court. She wants to drive, spins to her left, goes up with her right, knocked away, and it'll stay with Spirit Lake.
Looked like that one could have been blocked by Wheeler.
She did definitely change her shot if she didn't get a hand on it. But Pat Schultz and I talk about that all the time. You go to the left side and you go back with the right hand, you're at a disadvantage as an offensive player. Shoot with that left. Into the passed out. Quickly as Bruinsma tries to get it down to Reese Keenan. Taken away by Sgt Bluff-Luton's number 10, Easy Scott. She goes to the front court with it on her own. About taken away by Claire Turner. Quick hands in there, knocks it away, but it'll go out of bounds. 5 minutes flat here before halftime. At the free throw line, quickly spin. Vandentop tied up. She's in the lane. She gets it out. Taken away, though, by Scott. She gets it off to Turner. Turner, 1-on-2, slows the pace wisely as she had good defense back. Taken away into the race, off to the races goes Scott. Off window, rebounded by Wheeler, and she gets the putback.
Good defense by Scott to stop the first attempt, but they couldn't stop Wheeler on the second one.
Still a 2-point lead for Spirit Lake. The Warriors have just hung around here in the first half. Pull-up jumper by Scott, off glass, and it goes from 14.
Nice shot by Scott.
Using the window straight away. Tough shot to make, and she did it with ease. White Feather behind the back and around. Gets it off to Scott, and she gets a layup. Good drive hard to the right side there, Ryan.
Yes, her and White Feather are really leading the Warriors right now.
That guard power up front. Now Turner, the guard power on the other end. Going hard with the left. Squared up by Vandentop. Step through pull up. Can't get it to go. Travis with the rebound, and she gets fouled. Good position there by Lauren Travis as she was set up nicely to pull down that board.
Great rebound, and she's going to get a chance to earn the 2 points.
First one good there for Lauren Travis. She's got 3 1/4, 3 in the game. Some subs quickly into the game. Number 23, Kinley Dodds, back in for the Indians, along with Faith DeWild.
Give Keenan a break.
Rattled around and gets the second. As the Warriors now, as Spirit Lake pulls the press back. Vandentop on the left. Driving hard, picks it up. Good hard drive there, but blocked by Travis, but they call a foul down low.
I think she got the first block, and then she fouled her on the second one.
Knife will go to line for 2. Trailing by 4. Gets the first one, Jaden Kneifel. She had 3 in the first quarter. That's her first point in the second.
She averages about 7 points a game. Leads the way with rebounds for the team with 5.8.
And gets them both. So now we're sitting back to a 2-point lead. Turner across the timeline. DeWild has it on the elbow. Swinging it quickly. Gets off to Scott. Now Turner. DeWild in the corner for 3. Good D there. Hand up was Scott. And changed the trajectory of that shot from DeWild. It was a little bit flat.
Ball ended up going off DeWild also, Warriors ball.
Vandentop at the volleyball line. Now she gets it off to Scott. Back to a Kneifel. Was a cutting Kneifel. Looked like a real good lane there. Just couldn't get the left hand to go. Turner gets it in the front court. Skip pass to Scott. Driving baseline. Taken away by the Warriors. She gets out to DeWild for 3. Back of the rim. Travis fights for the board. Gets it. Put back good.
Big rebound and 2 points for Travis. Tough rebounding in there with the trees.
Kneifel up front. Now Vandentop. Turner knocks it away. Thought had the steal there. Vandentop tries the dump down. This time it's taken away nicely by Kinley Dodds.
Nice steal by Dodds.
Turner gonna keep driving. Goes hard and knocked away on a great play
Kneifel got the
by
block.
Maddie
there.
Kneifel that time. Down to the post. Swallowed up by Dodge. She gets the ball off. Travis on the backside rebound. A little bit long on that shot. Nobody there but Lauren Travis. Abby Scott trying to get a handle on it in the corner. Pressure being applied by McKenna Nelson and forces the turnover.
Pass came way late on that, Rob. Caused that turnover.
Vandentop. DeWild has the steal as he gets a hand in the passing lane. Can't control it. Steps out of bounds. Fresh set of players coming in. Keenan. Bruinsma. And number 32, Animal Sins, another great volleyball player in this group up here for the Indians. The Warriors come back with Wheeler and Whitefeather. Whitefeather setting it up. Nobody steps out. She'll take the 3-ball, and she'll drop it in. A long 3 there.
Nice screen by Wheeler, and nice shot by Whitefeather for the 3.
Her 3rd triple. She's got the trifecta here in the first half. DeWild for 3, trying the answer. Can't get it. Keenan goes up. Good box out and rebound. Down low by Scott. Quickly in the front court. Whitefeather couldn't get that one to go. Battle down low, and that'll be a tie-up. Time tied up at 57.6 on the clock. That's going to stay with. No, it's going to go over to the Indians.
Rob, we got ourselves a game, 28-27. Under a minute left till halftime. Crowd starting to fill in here.
Yeah, absolutely. The Warriors there battling back after digging a pretty deep hole to start. They've battled back to pull within 1. Had the possession there, got a tie up on a missed shot. Claire Turner's going to try and spread it out a little bit. Keenan sets the screen. There it goes away from the screen, goes down low, blocked away by the Warriors. Good defense again by them. Claire Turner picks up the ball, goes in, draws contact. No foul call. She tried to get the foul call. Over timeout just in time as an over and back was coming.
Head coach Todd Rogers got that call in the nick of time.
In the nick of time, right before the timeline there. That'll be a 30-second timeout here at Metro Sports TV. We'll be back with you right after this.
Today's banking is about so much more than numbers. It's about people. It's about community. It's about the next generation. Banking is personal. That's what we believe. And that's why we'll always put you first. Northwest Bank. Commitment you can bank on.
This one's turned into a dandy. Ryan Schmidt, Rob Maynard right here. Metro Sports TV. Pat Schultz on camera. Ron Swanson running your board tonight. Thanks for joining us. 30 seconds to go. 28-27. Sgt Bluff-Luton with an opportunity to take the lead before halftime.
Glad we came out of the cold for this one, Rob.
Absolutely. A great game so far. We're expecting another good one in the boys' game to follow this one. Whitefeather dribbling up top. Now we're inside 15 seconds. Picks up her dribble. Wheeler with Turner. Pressure. Turner's hustling for it. And a foul called.
Wheeler.
Going to call Wheeler on the foul with 6.3 to go. Spirit Lake's got a prime opportunity on an out-of-bounds under. Run your best play here. You go in with a 3-point lead.
Yes. Call that play number 1.
Semi-stack. Claire Turner in the middle lane. Looking for up top, but they get it off. DeWild with the runner as they look to go to Turner. Everybody went with Turner. Faith DeWild ends the scoring in the first half. 30-27. The Spirit Lake Indians with a 3-point lead over the visiting Sgt Bluff-Luton Warriors. We'll take a break, and we'll be back with a little halftime report right after this.
drops or the snow falls, you better come in to Baumgars, where we've got what you need when you need it. Like batteries and booster cables, sand tubes, ice scrapers, and antifreeze to keep you mobile this winter. Baumgars is the place for ice melt and snow blowers, heated pet bowls, and keep you warm clothing, like insulated boots, gloves, coveralls, and coats of all kinds. From the Midwest to the Rockies, when the cold wind blows, Baumgars got you covered.
Iowa Lakes is the biggest bang for your buck. I don't know why you wouldn't come here. There's more to community colleges than you think. It's not just go to class and go home. There's still so many fun things you can do on campus. I made some great friendships with my professors. Like, I wanted to go to class. I wanted to do their assignments. You know, I liked the challenge that they gave me. And I think that makes a world of difference. I couldn't have asked for more. My name is Lauren Flayhardy, and I think Iowa Lakes is the perfect place to be.
Bob Rose presents Do You Know Pizza? The exciting trivia game where if you don't know pizza, just wing it. True or false? Romanian Christian Dimitru ate 200 pounds of pizza in a week.
Mamma mia, that's a lot of pizza.
Bob Rose knows pizza, and they know how to feed a hungry family. Pizza, wings, burgers, chicken, and more. Bob Rose, where good food and good times gather.
Finding a place to belong is everything. It's where you can make a difference, where you're heard, where you have a team that supports you and the benefits you deserve. At Avera, you can find that place. You belong at Avera. Apply today. Avera.org/careers.
The spirit of competition finds a home in small-town communities where families rally together to support the work and determination of young athletes. As a family-owned business with a focus on our communities, Central Bank is proud to support high school athletics. Good luck to tonight's competitors. Have fun, play hard, and make something great happen. Central Bank, member FDIC.
At Premier Communications, we're all about connection, connecting you to all the entertainment, work, and family you love with our phone, internet, cable TV, and tech support services. And now, that connection has gotten even faster with internet speeds up to 1 gig. Experience the next level of connection with Premier Communications. Visit us online at mypremieronline.com or call toll-free 800-741-8351. Premier Communications. Looking ahead.
Jackrabbits don't wait to see what the future holds. They build it. At South Dakota State University, the next generation's leaders are preparing to launch. They're focusing on growth, and they're reaching new heights of excellence across vital industries. SDSU is building something greater for South Dakota and the world. Join us.
Welcome back to Metro Sports TV. We're going to do a little bit of rundown of the scoring here as the Sgt Bluff-Luton Warriors are within 3 as they started out the game really on the slow pace, and Spirit Lake came out firing, and the next thing you know, Sgt Bluff-Luton right back in this, Ryan.
Yeah, really the second quarter is where it all changed. Started the second quarter, I think we saw a lot more energy out of the Warriors, and it transitioned into more points.
Yeah, they just really got after it after that initial outburst, and the turnovers are what we thought was going to be a big factor, and of course the turnovers might have helped the Warriors finally get fired up. Coach called a little timeout, got them regrouped, and right back in it and down the scoring, led by Izzy Skopp. She has 13 here in the first half, along with 2 from Kavidera. I'm not sure of the spelling or pronunciation. I do apologize for that to the Warrior fans back home and probably here in the crowd. White Feather, 5. Jaden Kneifel with 5. And Addison Wheeler with 2 for the Warriors. For the Indians, got Faith the Wild with 2 right before the buzzer there on a nice inbounds play. Abby Scott has 6. Claire Turner leads the way with 11. Reese Keenan on an early start for her. She jumped up with 5 points there in that first quarter. And Lauren Travis has 6. 30-27 as we take another quick break here at Metro Sports TV. We will be back with more of the action right after this.
At Premier Communications, we're all about connection. Connecting you to all the entertainment, work, and family you love with our phone, internet, cable TV, and tech support services. And now, that connection has gotten even faster with internet speeds up to 1 gig. Experience the next level of connection with Premier Communications. Visit us online at mypremieronline.com or call toll-free 800-741-8351. Premier Communications. Looking ahead.
When the thermometer drops or the snow falls, you better come in to Baumgars, where we've got what you need when you need it. Like batteries and booster cables, sand tubes, ice scrapers, and antifreeze to keep you mobile this winter. Baumgars is the place for ice melt and snow blowers, heated pet bowls, and keep you warm clothing, like insulated boots, gloves, coveralls, and coats of all kinds. From the Midwest to the Rockies, when the cold wind blows, Baumgars got you covered.
If you want it spit polished and shiny like new, take your rig to C60 Detail. Bumper to bumper, side to side, top to bottom, and in and out. C60 works on everything. Cars, trucks, motorcycles, boats, semis, and even farm equipment. You name it, they can do it. Your satisfaction is in the details. C60 Detail, just east of Hinton on C60.
Up to your neck and trying to swim through confusing insurance policy choices? Well, before you drown in coverage you don't need, contact Allstate agent Ryan Stussy. Ryan will help you assess your immediate and also long-term needs so you can clearly choose options catered to your home, personal property, or financial future. Contact Ryan and review your coverage today. 605-377-6776. Don't drown in coverage that you don't need. Stay afloat with Allstate agent Ryan Stussy. 605-377-6776.
Free for 3.33% APR. Open a new Telco Triad Rewards checking account or upgrade your current account and earn 3.33% APR. No monthly fee. It's free. Visit telcotriad.org for all the details and requirements. Then stop by any branch to open or upgrade to our free rewards checking account. Telco Triad. It's where you belong.
Welcome back to Metro Sports TV. Rob Maynard, Ryan Schmidt bringing you this one as we get this second half about ready to get underway. You can check out some of these fine replays brought to you by KCAU that Ron Swanson caught during the action of the first half, as a lot of action started by the Indians and then the Warriors turned tables and really clawed their way back in. And we got a dandy of a ball game here for our first one of our doubleheader. Of course, the boys game coming up after this one, as Pat Schultz will be on the call along with Ryan Schmidt. Like I said, I'll just stumble down to the concession stand if they let me.
Yeah. Very competitive game we got going here. Maybe not what we expected from the 7-0 Spirit Lake Indians and the 2-4 Warriors.
Yeah, you look at records, but it all depends on matchups, who's played who, and we really don't know that coming in until we see them get together on the court. So White Feather and Vanentop inbounds to her. She's along with Wheeler,
Why they play the game, Rob.
Kneifel, and Scott for the Warriors as they start out on the offensive end. Whitefeather might have got away with a little walk there. Step away, pull up three, won't go. Rebounded down low. Scott on a battle. She goes up and she gets fouled. She'll go to the line for two. Defensively, you've got Scott, Turner, Keenan, Bruinsma, and Travis in there for the Indians.
Scott has got a really good game going right now for the Warriors.
Really solid ball player, the 5'8 junior. 13 points in that first half. She is a wrecking ball there in that second quarter.
She leads the Warriors in rebounds and in blocks per game.
All around good player. She rattles in 1 or 2 there. Has 14 in the game, and the Warriors are within a single point.
She only averages 10, so she's already 4 over that.
Turner up top. Wheeler on her now, as we were talking during the break, and they're running a zone, a 2-3 zone. Is that long arms has made a difference on Claire Turner. Trap coming up top on Turner. She dribbles out of it. Screen set up by Scott. Goes, runner, tries to get it down to Travis, taken away and thrown in the front court. Off on the run is Jaden Kneifel, looking for that first lead for the Warriors and couldn't get it.
Yeah, Turner only had 9 points in that first quarter and only 2 in the second quarter, Rob.
Fight down low. Travis's shot off the mark into the front court. Tipped away off Turner and then off Whitefeather. Great defensive play by Turner. She hustles in the front court, knocks it off the opponent.
Great hustle by Turner to get that turnover.
Good heady play by the young daughter of Jamie Turner, who happened to be my kid's babysitter at one time. See Jamie in the crowd. Thanks for joining us at Metro Sports TV. Do appreciate you tuning in. Of course, this one brought to you by Central Bank and Premier Communications here in the Lakes area.
My connection with the Turner family is I coached Luke
Oh, okay.
Turner in some basketball. He's similar age as my boys.
Well, Jamie's has a distant relationship to my in-laws and happened to be in Sioux City at Morningside College back in the day when she was looking to make a little extra cash, and she babysat for us a number of times. I do appreciate that, and it's good to see her up here in the Lakes when we do come up. Of course, up for all the football games, had some volleyball games. Now we're seeing Claire drop in a couple free throws. Into the corner, it's Wheeler. Around Travis, she's going to look for the runner, gets bumped by Travis, and they're going to call a foul. Good heady play by Wheeler as she went into Travis and drew the contact, and they give her the 2 shots at the free throw line.
Hard foul underneath by Travis, but that's what you're going to get underneath there if you're banging.
Yeah, and offense drew the contact there. It's kind of a tough call to be made on the defense, but if you're sliding with them, they're going to call it every time. And 2 shots for Wheeler on the reward of the bruised up knee. She gets the first. Her 3rd point of the game. Two out of 2. We're back to a 1-point game. Turner gets it to the elbow. Now they're back to a man-to-man as Wheeler is pretty much face guarding Claire Turner. Trying to get it off to Travis and taken away. Into the front court comes Scott. On the run, contact made, kicks it out. Whitefeather for 3. Off the mark. Just can't get over the hump and get the lead for the Warriors.
Rebound by Turner, she's bringing it down.
Heady play by her. She went right to that low block left side and does just to Wheeler what Wheeler did to Travis on the other end. Draws contact, 2 free throws.
Correct. Get to that free throw line.
She spends a little bit of time there, but it's the heady play that gets her there. Her 3rd straight free throw. Into the game comes Faith the Wild for the Indians. And McKenna Nelson for the Warriors. Gets them both, 4 for 4 this quarter. For Claire Turner from the free throw line. Stolen away by DeWild. Into the front court. She's looking to drive. Kicks it out to Claire Turner for 3. And nothing but nylon. And the triple.
Shot is up and shot is good.
Whitefeather. Scott, she wants the answer. Won't get it. Rebounded down low. Knocked away as Kneifel comes up with that one, but Reese Keenan says, none of that in my lane.
Errant pass earlier by Whitefeather set up that 3-pointer by Turner.
Try to go down low. taken away by DeWild. She's off to the races in the lead. Goes up and gets the friendly roll. For a minute, I thought it was going to roll out. She had a little bit hard off the glass, but just enough to get it in.
Every once in a while, that bunny will jump out.
Down the lane. Scott in traffic there as she's between Travis and Keenan. Tough shot to be made. Another layup on the other side by DeWild, and a quick 4 points for her. Forces a timeout for Sgt Bluff-Luton. 41-31 from 1 point to 10, just like that. We'll be back just like this at Metro Sports TV. Welcome to Metro Sports TV. Welcome back, I should say. 41-31 and a 9-0 run. Just like that, I tell you what, the Indians are back to where they started the game. Warriors took a timeout last time, regrouped, and then they got right back in it. Look for them to do it here.
We blinked our eye, and Turner went from 11 points to 18.
Yeah, she got to the free throw line there, was able to knock down 4 straight, and then that big three, and that really starts to spread things out when you get a 3-ball in there.
Warriors need to answer right now.
White Feather, the inbound here to Nelson. Man-to-man being played by the Indians. They go to Scott on the elbow, guarded by Turner. So they get it off to Kavidra, swinging it back around now. Scott up top. Nelson, guarded by Keenan. Try the crossover. 2 big, tall bodies for the Indians, and the turnover gets picked up by Turner. Hard to the rack with the left hand, a little too much. Ball's loose. Call a jump ball as Travis is able to rip that away, and probably fortunate for Sgt Bluff-Luton, they called a jump ball there. Turner to inbounds on the left side of the hoop. 41-31, 4:38 to go here in the third. Little miscommunications between Travis and DeWild, and it goes into the backcourt.
Yeah, bad pass there. Going to give the Warriors another chance to bite into this lead here by the Indians.
Bruinsma back into the game along with Kinley Dodds. For the Indians, White Feather across half court now. She's being guarded by Bruinsma. 3-ball. Off the mark by Kavidra. Claire Turner into the front court. Spin move, baseline jumper on a fadeaway. Nice looking move there. Couldn't get the shot to go though. As the Warriors pick up the board. Get it in the front court. Pull up jumper over Travis by Maddie Kneifel, but didn't go. Turner on the other way, and she's going to get the benefit of the call. 2 officials made that call. A little contact down low, knocked Claire Turner to the floor. Tough shot to make there, though, as she was getting real low to make that jumper on that baseline.
Yeah, it was going to be a tough shot even if she didn't get fouled, but Kavidra did foul her.
Another free throw for Turner.
She's right at her average right now at 18.71 points a game.
Pretty consistent from the free throw line. Claire Turner stretched this lead out to 12. Wheeler trying to get a quick 3 back, and she does. A nice looking shot.
Big shot for Wheeler, and the Warriors needed it.
Travis making a soft pass there. Gets it back in the corner. Skip pass. The Wild set up, waiting for her opportunity for three. Drive into contact, gets the foul call, was Dodds. She'll go to the line, get rewarded with 2 free throws for it.
Good foul there as the Warriors had 2-on-1 on her and still drew the foul. It's Dodd's first point of the game.
And she gets them both. Off the mark and a good pull down, rebound, put back by Wheeler. Hustling from the right side to the left side, pulls down that board, and she gets rewarded with the free throws. A lot of whistles being blown here in the second half.
There is a lot of whistles, and I can definitely tell you Wheeler is working hard, though. You know, she may be undersized, but she's working hard.
Yeah, at 5'10", you'd never know it. Just a sophomore, got a lot of basketball left in her. And she's a senior. I'm looking at the wrong list. So she's played a lot of basketball to this point. Probably shows why she's more consistent with the work ethic that you need in a, I should say, Lakes battle. But, of course, the Warriors out of the MRAC, they're used to that 5A competition down there.
Yes. A little stiffer competition down that way.
A little more physical in the MRAC as we see in Sioux City. It just, they let it go a little bit more all the time, which we do like at Metro Sports. Good hustle by Turner. She'll let the three fly. A rebound and a triple for Claire Turner. Her second three
shot is
of the quarter.
Shot is good.
23 points for Claire Turner. 48 points for the Indians. Scott, a little hard on that one. Put back on the backside. Nice shot by her. Because that was Kneifel, I do believe, putting that put back in on the opposite side. Maddie Kneifel, the 5'9" senior.
Yeah, nobody put a body on her, and she just got it and put it right back in.
The Wild drives baseline. Scoop. Knocked around by Keenan, and they're going to say she stepped on the line as she tried to save it. A good hustle play by Reese Keenan on the other end. Coming into the game is Scott for the Indians. Venden top. Kneifel, Jaden Kneifel for the Warriors, along with McKenna Nelson. She re-enters. White Feather up front. And a press being applied by the Indians is too easy into the front court for White Feather, but then she loses the handle. Off the races, Scott. She's going hard to the rack, and they're going to call the bump foul out wide on Scott, out of bounds under. That's the, well, it is the fifth foul. There'll be 2 shots coming. Of course, those of you up in Minnesota tuning in, 5 shots in the quarter gets you free throws in the state of Iowa. What is this, the second year they've been doing that? So they went away from the 1-and-1.
Correct. That all started with that full court press that the Indians put on the Warriors again.
Got the turnover and then hustle back the other way as fast as they could go, as the Indians like to run. Scott gets 2.
Up to 8 points for the game for Scott.
2 minutes in the third quarter. Jump pass. Good hustle play by Turner, knocks it away, and then trying to get it to Keenan down low, but just a little bit too much on that from Scott. It goes off Keenan, out of bounds. Setting it up again in the 1-2-2 are the Indians. It's been a little bit of a problem for the Warriors. White Feather getting trapped in the corner. Turner tries to cut off, and it's going to get the, as she did come up with the ball, Kneifel fouls her, and that will be Spirit Lake basketball.
Warriors are going to have to get White Feather some help if they're going to want to get that ball up the court.
Yeah, when you've got Reese Keenan leading your trap up front at 6 foot and a long wingspan, and then that's followed up with a player such as Kinley Dodds, who comes in at 5'9" with a long wingspan. Claire Turner running safety, I would call it, there in the middle of the court, is able to pick that off. And you're going to have to get White Feather, who comes in at a 5'2" on this on the program here, and I'm not sure 5'2" is that's probably generous the way it looks to me. So good hustle by her, though. She's a fine basketball player. just a sophomore guard, can really handle the rock up front and shoots the ball well. They get it back to her. This time Scott and Keenan has a trap. They do break the press into the front court. It's Scott. Vandentop in the corner. Trap coming on her. Nowhere to go. Good pressure defense by the Indians. In the middle of the lane, pull-up jumper. Won't go. Rebounded. Off to the races. Sins gets to the front court. To Scott. Just can't finish, but 2 free throws coming.
Back to the free throw line, the Indians go. 14-point lead already, Rob, with just 1:22 left in the third period. The Warriors are going to have to do something.
Yeah, big quarter so far for the Indians. 22 points this far in the quarter. They've really started, the scoring's just been coming in abundance. Timeout called by Sgt Bluff-Luton. We'll take one with them. As you're enjoying this one, 53-38. Spirit Lake leads over Sgt Bluff-Luton. We'll be back right after this at Metro Sports TV.
Welcome to Wall of Fame, where style meets customization, specializing in crafting custom clothing and print shirts. We ensure every stitch and every print is of the highest quality, so you get the best clothes every time. We're here for all your promotion needs, and the best part, our process is seamless. Simply share your designs with us and we'll handle the rest. Get custom clothes for the best price. Wall of Fame.
I can make it, I'm sure. Metro Sports TV, Spirit Lake, Iowa, up here at the Lakes area, as we are excited to be part of this year as we took on football in the fall and continue into the basketball season, and hope to make this a permanent home at Metro Sports TV. Crow's Nest up here, and real fine organization they have here at Spirit Lake.
It is. Spirit Lake is an awesome school, top to bottom. And I'm glad to be here, Rob. Having a lot of fun up here.
So Scott, 2-shot opportunity as 5 fouls on Sgt Bluff-Luton. Knocks in both.
Gets Scott up to double figures with 10 points for the game.
White Feather being harassed up top by Keenan and crew. Down low pass, and Scott. Thought she was going to get to, that's not Scott. That is Kneifel, as they find Kneifel on the backside. Looked like Scott the way she cut to the hole and just couldn't get it up high enough on glass with a hack on the elbow. She'll have 2 shots.
Great vision by White Feather at only 5'2".
To be able to see over the top there, dump down pass. That low left block. It's Kneifel a little frustrated with herself as she misses her first free throw.
And they need those free throws, right? So
to get back in this one, they're going to need it as we edge close to that fourth quarter with a double-digit lead with the harassment you'll see applied by the Indians here in the fourth quarter. You better get back in it quick. Turner up top. Taken away by White Feather. Sizes it up. Trap coming. Dribbles away from it, goes to her knees, and a fight down low, tied up by Turner.
You can see White Feather really wanted a three-pointer. She was looking for it, right?
She wanted that step back, but Claire Turner closed that out quickly with a hand up, as they say, to get it up on the shooter. Inbounds cross-court pass taken away by Bruinsma. And now Turner, guarded by Vandentop. Looking down to Keenan. Reese Keenan had position down there. They go to the corner. Scott, pull-up jumper, gets it.
Scott is playing a really good game today. That was another nice shot right where she needs to be shooting from.
Trying that bounce pass taken away by Turner. Up, off glass, good. Claire Turner working hard.
Just like that, Claire Turner's got 27 points to lead the Indians.
Another fine pass down low this time. Kneifel is able to get it to go. Maddie Kneifel. Turner trying to answer quickly as the buzzer's going to sound. A foul call with .4 to go on the clock. Sgt Bluff-Luton and company none too happy about that foul call.
Looked like the Warriors were just going to give it to her. The lane was wide open.
The lane was open, and she drew contact once again, and a good offensive basketball player. She goes up, draws the defensive contact and is rewarded. It's her first free throw miss on the night for Claire Turner. She's got 6 in the quarter from the free throw line. Rattles that one home, and she's got 28 points. Spirit Lakes got 59. They are up by 18. We're going to take a break here at Metro Sports TV. We'll be back with the fourth quarter shortly.
At Premier Communications, we're all about connection. Connecting you to all the entertainment, work, and family you love with our phone, internet, cable TV, and tech support services. And now, that connection has gotten even faster with internet speeds up to 1 gig. Experience the next level of connection with Premier Communications. Visit us online at mypremieronline.com or call toll-free 800-741-8351. Premier Communications. Looking ahead.
29 that quarter.
Yeah. What did the Warriors have? What were they at half?
27. Welcome back to Metro Sports TV. Ryan and I are just discussing how the Indians came out firing there in the third quarter with 29 points. It was 30-27 at halftime. 59-41 now, and 14 points for the Warriors is not a bad quarter offensively, but defensively they got to buckle down on these. Most of them were on runouts, quite a few free throws put in. Claire Turner really got it heated up as she scored 17 by herself there in that third quarter, 17-14 to the Warriors, 14.
She turned her game up. The Indians love to run, and the Warriors have to get in front of them.
So Bruinsma, Travis, Keenan, Turner, and Scott back in for the Indians. Scott, Whitefeather, Kneifel, Venentop, and Wheeler for the Warriors. Down low they go to Travis right away. An easy 2 for her.
Beautiful pass to Travis, and that was way too easy.
61-41. All of a sudden, 20-point difference in this one. Down low, Whitefeather. She'll try the reverse. It won't go. Turner picks it up, skip past the front court. Scott runs it down, finds Travis again on the low block, and she'll get another 2. Things starting to get away from the Warriors here a little bit. They need an offensive answer here. Wheeler's going to try to get it off. Poked away by Claire Turner. And again, she'll run to the front court. This time she'll foul it again. She'll go to the line for 2 more.
Turner just wanted it more than the Warriors wanted it.
Hustle play after hustle play up top by Claire Turner, and she's up and down the court on every loose ball. She's in on a lot of the rebound action, even if she doesn't get the rebound. She's in the middle of the scrum. 28 points in the game, now 29.
That is going to be her high score for the year. Against Western Christian, Claire went for 28 points and 11 three-pointers.
Wow, she was shooting it hot that night. She likes the 3 ball. We call those the tease to please trifectas at Metro Sports TV. She's got 30 points in the game and 3 trifectas tonight.
She's been doing a lot of it from the free throw line tonight, Rob.
That's called workhorse basketball. Wheeler here trying to workhorse it in. Gets it over to Kneifel, and she's able to get it in over Keenan. Tough shot there.
Yeah, she earned that one.
Keenan on the elbow. One dribble, picks it up, gets it off to Scott. She's guarded by Whitefeather, and a timeout called by Spirit Lake. 6:30 to go here in the fourth. We'll take another break. Metro Sports TV brings you this one.
Welcome to Wall of Fame, where style meets customization, specializing in crafting custom clothing and print shirts. We ensure every stitch and every print is of the highest quality, so you get the best clothes every time. We're here for all your promotion needs, and the best part, our process is seamless. Simply share your designs with us and we'll handle the rest. Get custom clothes for the best price. Wall of Fame.
$65-43 on your Premier Communications scoreboard as we bring you the girls' half of the double dip. Boys game to follow this one. Of course, you'll have to, Ron just reminded me to tell you, you'll have to log out, log back into that second stream as we keep them separate. We keep them separated for our cloud and it helps with our cloud structure to do that, and you can pick out which game you want. But, of course, we appreciate you tuning into all of them. Like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Set your notifications, and every game we do from here to Sioux Falls, Sioux City, Dakota Valley, West Sioux, Hinton, Sioux City East, and down on the Lakes region. And we got a couple Iowa Lakes Community College games coming up as we get looking to do some of the Laker basketball up here yet this season. Off to Travis. Now Scott's got it. She'll let the 3-ball fly. In and out, halfway down. Rebound on the backside. Tied up between Wheeler and Reese. Keenan.
Wheeler and Keenan, the two seniors from each team, working hard.
Reese Keenan had a fine volleyball game when we were up here. In the next game we brought up, she was injured. Didn't get to see her play that second one, but she's a good athlete and
great athlete.
Had great success in athletics here at Spirit Lake in her career. Looks to have a really good basketball season this year. 7-0, ranked 6th on the Metro Sports, on the latest Metro Sports TV ranking.
Another turnover by the Warriors. They just can't get it going this quarter, Rob.
Wearing them down a little bit is the pressure defense of Spirit Lake Indians. I feel that has really come into play. As Keenan's able to get that one up and somehow was deflected, and she still got it to go.
Sometimes it pays to be lucky.
A little deflection on the ball, but nonetheless, Reese Keenan fighting. Down low, Kneifel fighting for the Warriors, and she's able to get it to go.
And I see Kneifel still working hard with 5:20 left in this game.
Nice crossover by Turner, and she goes to the left and is able to get it in off window with the right hand.
That's a tough cover for Wheeler.
That quick first crossover dribble to that left-hand side is just hard for kids to defend. Scramble by the Indians and the Warriors as the Indians knocked it away, and then Kneifel's able to regain, but tied up that time by Scott.
You don't normally see the team center guarding the team's guard, do you, Rob?
Not too often, but you got that long length out there on that 1-2-2 zone that really makes it tough. That 3-2, put your tall player up top. And usually the 1-3-1, it really comes in handy.
They've tried 2 or 3 different people to stop Turner, and I think it's just difficult.
Down low, they try to get it to Keenan. Now Scott skips down to Travis on the right side. Power dribble off glass, won't go. Rebounded, and a foul called. Scott.
Beautiful pass. Travis just couldn't get it in.
Just had that nice power dribble, just went up with a little too much power. Went off the other side, and Scott was able to pull it down, and then a foul called on Travis. Scott up top, swings it. 3-ball coming. Kavidra off the mark, rebounded by Keenan. Gets it off to DeWild as she gets into the front court. And a bump foul called this time by Scott.
Got a new guard in for the Warriors, number 21, Stella Britton.
Britton snuck in there on me. When they do those multiple player substitutions, they kind of go both directions, and I didn't catch that. I do appreciate that, Ryan. Always like to call out these kids who get in the game. Give them a little bit of prep time. Down low, Keenan couldn't get it to go. Scott with the board.
Everybody loves hearing their name, Rob.
Yep, grandmas and grandpas and everyone else, they like to hear who's on the floor, and of course, they can watch all these games, so that makes a big difference than doing radio, but it's nice to hear your name being called on things you do well out on the floor. Turner with the ball. She's done a lot well tonight. Fine basketball players, Claire Turner. There she goes again. Skip pass. It's DeWild set up for 3. In and out. Travis with the rebound. Power dribble. Kicks it out to Scott. Turner, 3-ball. Very few of them have been missed by her tonight. It's very timely. White feather on a nice move, and they call travel. She crossed over to her left hand. I thought she had a nice, from my angle, it looked like a nice move. Referee is right on it, so I would assume he has better angle than I did. Turner setting it up with 3:35 to go and losing the handle and out of bounds. One of the few things Claire Turner's done wrong all night long.
You know, it's getting to the end of the game. She's probably getting tired a little bit. She's been running her butt off the whole game.
Yeah, I don't think she's come out of the game to this point. 69-45, 24-point advantage for the hometown Indians. Driving baseline, spinning back. It's Whitefeather now, guarded by Scott. Step back, short on the shot, and out of bounds it goes, and a good hustle play by Wheeler. She tried to save it. Whitefeather just a little bit on that, short on that one. A nice looking step back move though by her.
And Whitefeather's only a sophomore. She's gonna keep getting better, Rob. You watch.
Yeah, she's a very, very fine basketball player. Travis in the corner. Claire Turner set up, thought about the three, decided against it. Looking to go down low. She will let the three ball fly now. That won't go. Rebounded by Travis. A power move on that girl, but this time she gets it off, passes it. This time she'll go up. Can't get it to go. Fight down low. Now a power move and score.
Travis has got to be in double digits for rebounds. I know she's now in double digits for points. She's got 12. I think she's got 3 double-doubles on the year.
Yeah, she's workhorse in there as well. She got 2 rebounds on that last possession. This time she'll pick up the foul on that end, and that'll be her 4th. 2:37 to go here in the game. And Spirit Lake Indian on cruise control at this point. Rattling that one in is Kneifel. She's got 10 points in the game. Great second half for Maddie Kneifel.
3 youngsters checking in for Spirit Lake, Rob.
Looks like Leopold and Woolmuth, Brooke Woolmuth, in the game. Sins came in as well. Whitefeather, and Sins picks up the loose ball. She races it in the front court. Taken away from Whitefeather by Whitefeather from behind, and a good hustle play by her. Never give up is Whitefeather. Trinity Whitefeather, we're talking about a 5-foot, they list her at a 5'2" sophomore guard, and she plays a lot bigger than she is. In the game for the Warriors. Looks like number 44, Ava Hoskins, another sophomore for the Warriors.
Stella Britton with the quick hands there for the Warriors to knock it out of bounds.
And speaking of sophomores, there she is. Britton. Three sophomores out there right now. Actually 4, Ava Boss in the game as well. And Kavidra, they're all sophomores, five sophomores.
Big 3 by number 3, Anthea Leopold for Spirit Lake, and the crowd loved it.
Speaking of sophomores, Leopold does the same on the other end. Knocking down the 3 ball. And then knocking away the pass there. 3 ball coming from Whitefeather off the mark. Rebounded by Boss, and then a fight with DeWild, and DeWild rips it away but loses it out of bounds. It'll be Sgt Bluff basketball with 1:50 to go. Looks like Ellie Bloit in the game for the first time, along with Mackenzie Scott, junior and sophomore respectively.
Number 14, Coach Beloit's daughter.
Yeah, fine coach he is, as we had him, of course, spotlighted all football season on the outstanding team that they had up here, getting all the way to the state championship game and then running into a buzzsaw like every other team did all year long. Pressure up top, number 14 on 14. As Beloit is really pressuring Whitefeather up top.
I think number 22, Mackenzie Scott, also checked in for the Indians. She was in there.
Into the backcourt. It's Woolmuth. Coach calls for 5 out. They're all set up around the perimeter. Down low they go. Skip pass. Sins. Short jumper. Won't go. Battle down low. Ripping apart the rebound there was Woolmuth. Sins can't get this one to go, and then tapped away by Whitefeather. It'll stay with the Indians.
14 guard and 14. Beloit on Whitefeather.
Ella Beck into the game for the Indians. Another sophomore. A lot of sophomores on the court.
The future of the Indians right now on the court.
As is the Warriors. Good to see these young girls getting some varsity minutes. Down low to Woolmuth. Skip pass. Gets it outside to Beck, and she regains it. They go back down low to Woolmuth, and she'll score it.
Nice assist from number 22, Mackenzie Scott.
Jumper from the corner, and nothing but nylon. A triple for Kavidra. It's her second. Her first three of the game, her 5th point, I do believe, if my scoring is correct. 7th point they have on the board. I must have missed a bucket for Kavidra. 21 seconds to go here in the ballgame. Into the backcourt. Leopold will set it up. Nothing on the shot clock. They can let her wind down if they want. Through the hands. Whitefeather lets it go out of bounds. Sgt Bluff-Luton will get one more offensive possession here with 76-51 on the scoreboard.
See if the Warriors can end on a positive note, Rob.
They'll probably hold it. Let her wind down.
And you are correct, sir.
Whitefeather will dribble it out, and that'll be the end of the ball game. 76-51. That's your final score as the Spirit Lake Indian girls take the victory. We're going to take a quick 30 with you, and I'll be back right after this.
Today's banking is about so much more than numbers. It's about people. It's about community. It's about the next generation. Banking is personal. That's what we believe. And that's why we'll always put you first. Northwest Bank. Commitment you can bank on.
Welcome back to Metro Sports TV. Quick little recap for you here at Metro Sports TV. For the Warriors, Izzy Scott was the leading scorer with 14 as she worked really, really hard. Whitefeather, really, really good game by her as she's all over the court. Fine play by the smallest player on the court. Outstanding job for her off the bench. Kneifel, nice job as well for the Spirit Lake Indians. The Wild threw in 6. Nice job by her. Travis was all over the place with a dozen. Keenan, I got her. None of these are official. However, with 7. Abby Scott with a dozen. And your player of the game here, Claire Turner, and she really turned up the Jets, and 32 points in the game, 21 in the second half. And that outstanding third quarter, scoring 29 points as a team.
Big second half by Claire Turner, but ultimately underneath is where the Indians took it. The big trees underneath of Travis and Keenan, both double digits rebounds, both double digits points, and they are double machines.
Outstanding game by the Spirit Lake Indians. We're going to have the boys game coming up right after this one, and I'm glad you get to enjoy those replays that Ron Swanson caught you. He'll be back with you with the boys game. I'm stepping out. Rob Maynard and crew. Thanks, Ryan Schmidt. He'll be back with Pat Schultz for the boys game coming up next.
One gig. Experience the next level of connection with Premier Communications. Visit us online at mypremieronline.com or call toll-free 800-741-8351. Premier Communications. Looking ahead.
Long time ago.